What's up guys, my name's Diachronic Heroes here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about how to get the heroic public events in Destiny 2. If you guys did not know, the heroic events can be activated in the regular events just by doing a very specific thing. Each one has their own thing you have to do to activate the heroic mode, and will give you better rewards, more likely chance to get exotics, more chance of getting legendary engrams, probably more glimmer, pretty much more of everything. And all you have to do is just do this very specific steps. I'm going to be telling you how to do each one of them to activate the heroic event. If you do end up liking the video, make sure to leave a like down below. It really helps the channel out. And of course, subscribe for more Destiny 2 in the future of great, useful, and useless videos in the future. Without further ado, the first one's going to be Glimmer Extraction. This one has Glimmer Extractors. You'll see a bunch of fallen skiffs come out of the sky, and they'll start digging through the ground to try to get some glimmer. So you have to progress through this one normally, but you have to kill each one of the extractors at each one of the zones. So there'll be like a little machine that's kind of pointed towards the center, that's kind of asymmetrical. You'll notice that it doesn't seem to fit in, and it's actually sucking glimmer out from the main center thing, and you'll be able to do damage to it. All you have to do is destroy it at each one of the different locations, and then that will activate the heroic event. Again, you'll be able to see damage numbers off of it, but it does take a lot of damage, so make sure you have your power weapons or a lot of people shooting at it before you kill off all the guys, and you'll be able to move on to the next step until the final place. Then you kill the last one, and of course on that last one you'll be able to activate the public event. On heroic, it'll say join public heroic thing. You have to stand in this little zone for 100%, I guess. The more people you have in the zone, the faster it goes. And I must warn you about the boss. There's a boss dude that comes in, and he kind of wrecks your shit, which makes this kind of like an 8 out of 10 difficulty for the public heroic events. Next one's going to be Injection Rig. This is going to be one of the most difficult ones out of the entire game. I'd say this is definitely 9 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 out of all the public events. This is going to be the one with the very big Cabal ship miner thing that comes out of the sky. It's not going to be the excavation, it's going to be the injection rig, where you actually have your task of killing these scions off. But instead of killing the scions off, every time you kill a scion, between scions it'll start burning the big little dome that there is around. Instead of just running out of the dome, what you want to do is shoot these vents on the side of the machine. Now you'll be able to see them. They open up, they catch on fire. You can shoot any of the 3 vents. Once you've destroyed one, they've destroyed all of them, and then you can move on, kill the next scion. Another sets of vent is going to spawn more near towards the bottom. Destroy these vents in the exact same way, and then you kill the 3rd scion, and a very special boss will appear. You have to defeat him and actually get the public event. Huge shout out to whoever finished this and gave me the video. I don't remember their name, but I've still not to this day been able to defeat this and finish this public event, even with 3 people with good light. I would recommend you guys stay away from this one and just do the regular public event instead of the heroic. Next one's going to be Ether Supply. It's going to be the big Servitor. This one is recommended with some teammates because you have to dish out a lot of damage in one little burst kind of thing. All you need to do is damage the Servitor. He'll spawn a lot of smaller Servitors, and then you must destroy each of the smaller Servitors as they appear in order to start the heroic event. So you need to, as soon as you see the smaller Servitors, just burst damage into them before they disappear, because there's a point at which they will disappear, and I believe there's 2 to 3 phases. I believe there's actually 3 phases. The first time it spawns 1, second 2 of them, and then the last one 3 of them. Once you defeat all the little ones, you'll see join public heroic, and then you kill the boss and you're good to go. Next one's going to be Disrupt the Vex Construction. This one is the one with the little device in the middle. You remember the Vex vaults of glass where they come and they try to sacrifice them to the conflux, I think, and they try to sacrifice them. There'll be a bunch of little plates that'll spawn around the different area. You'll see like these little lines, these glittery white lines that lead you to plates. All you have to do is stand on the plates as well as stop the Vex from sacrificing themselves. So this one's easier with people. Have one person standing on top of the conflux, another person standing on the plates, and once you do all 3 plates, then of course the heroic thing will start and harder enemies will appear. I believe a Hydra appears, so I definitely recommend you guys getting a couple of people for this one. This is more of like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 area difficulty. Next one's going to be Cabal Excavation. This is where they send down the really smaller mining drill for the Cabal thing. All you have to do is keep an eye out for the red ship called the Thrasher, the little dudes that absolutely destroy you every time they come by. You have to destroy 1 Thrasher through this whole fight, and you'll be able to activate the public event where the heroic, you don't even have to worry about standing in the zone if you're going for the heroic version, because as soon as you kill the Thrasher, all you have to do is kill the boss that spawns. The same Thrasher keeps coming back every single time, so all you have to do is shoot it a bunch. It'll probably leave, it'll come back, you shoot it a bunch again. I believe it comes 3 times, but usually I'm able to kill it on the 2nd time because it hangs around a bit longer. Next one's going to be the Devil Walker. Almost everybody has this one figured out by now. All you have to do is drop all of the shields that are around him. So every time you break a leg off of the Devil or the Spider Walker, a bunch of little arc things drop out of his body. You have to grab these, bring them over to the little Scorch Cannon bubbles, and drop all 3 bubbles for the heroic to start. Once you drop all 3 bubbles, a second Spider Walker will spawn. You'll have to kill both of the Spider Walkers, but once you have all the Scorch Cannons, it should be very easy, no problem. This is one of the easiest ones. I definitely say it's like a 4 out of 10 difficulty. You probably could actually do this solo if you were pretty much running the whole entire time. Next one's going to be that Taken one, you know, the one that can spawn on Earth as well as the one that can spawn on Io, where a bunch of little Taken guys come down. There's a bunch of little domes. So this one was confusing to me at first, but basically what you have to do normally is go into like the little domes and shoot the little ball inside of it. But if you didn't notice, you're actually getting a buff on your screen that allows you, that's called something receding, that allows you to damage the balls. And because of the fact that you're constantly standing inside, you're constantly able to damage the ball. But what you want to do to start the heroic version is actually walk into the dome, walk out of the dome, and shoot the really, really big ball that spawned. And it's very obvious it's gonna be this big old ball. Shoot that and destroy that, and that will make the Blight Master spawn. And this kind of sounds like Dungeons and Dragons at this point. And it makes your attack +1/+1 for the entire remainder of the fight. I'm not exactly sure where I was going there, but anyways, you do that. You keep on going in and out of that dome to destroy the thing, and it will spawn the heroic event, and it should be pretty simple. And of course, the last but not least public event is going to be the Witch Ritual. Now, this one's only going to be spawning on Titan, or at least I believe it only spawns on Titan. There's 2 locations for a Spider Tank, and of course, there's 1 location for a Witch Ritual, which will be more inner part of the platform. And basically, all you have to do is fight this part regularly until you find the 2 witches that appear. What you're going to want to do is stand on the 2 plates that appear there to kill the witches, and then once you're standing on both of these little circle plates, there's going to be like little rocks that spawn on top of the 2 totems that are next to the portal. Then you're going to want to shoot these 2 rocks. They only drop their shields if you're standing on the plate, and once you kill both of these, then the heroic will be started, and the heroic boss will then come out of the portal. I would say that this one's more of the 6 out of 10. It's not that difficult once you figure out how to do it, but it's a very small time period that you have to be able to kill these rocks, so you have to do it quickly once they appear. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did end up liking it, make sure you leave a like down below if you found anything informative, useful, or if you're just bored and you clicked on a random video and your name has an A or an E in it, make sure you leave a like down below, because it definitely helps out and it definitely corrects the universe for all that hootenanny. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. My name has been Diachronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.